So this is less of a rant or even venting. To be honest, it's more something I find amusing that happened while I was at work. And just for reference, I work at a fast food place. Not gonna say which one for obvious reasons. But you know what? The only thing that really differs between them is the food because the customers are all the same. So this happened pretty early in the morning. I think it was like 9 a.m. And I was working the second drive-through window, giving people their food and whatnot, which means I unfortunately did not get to see this guy's full baby rage start to finish, but I heard a good portion of it. Now, just to preface this, there was some guy up front who was getting mad over not getting his food fast enough, essentially. I'm sure he had some legendary, deeper meaning he tried to convey, but it basically came off as him bitching about not getting his chicken nuggets in less than 30 seconds. And mind you, this is a fully grown man crying about not getting his food fast enough. Welcome to my life. So I'm over here making someone's drink behind the wall, separating us and this guy's eternal wrath, I guess. And I just hear him start talking smack. I don't even know how it started, too. I just walk over and he's already spit roasting us, like just shit talking us from behind the wall. And he definitely knew that we knew he was talking smack. He wasn't trying to be discreet about it or anything. He was very vocal about our efficiency, or lack of efficiency, rather, because he made sure everyone behind that wall knew we were doing a poor job. Like, when people talk just loud enough so you can hear them, but not loud enough for it to be directed at us? That's basically what he was doing. And it was that's what I found amusing about it. So I'm overhearing this guy venting, and it basically boils down to, I'm mad because drive-through gets food first. And, if I was a customer, I think that would be a pretty valid argument to make and something to be rightfully mad about. But then I thought about it for 2 seconds and came to the conclusion that this is a guy who has never worked in fast food before, or any job really that requires him to deal with customers. And the only reason I'm making a video like this is because I had another guy come in a while back complaining about the exact same shit. So I'm just going to go ahead and speak for all fast food employees here and explain why you look stupid for complaining about something like this. The thing you need to understand about the drive-thru at most establishments is that nowadays the drive-thru is significantly busier than the front counter, alright? If you haven't been living under a rock, you'll realize that not only are people lazy fucks, you'll also realize that people have cars nowadays, and significantly more of them, mind you. So when you put the two together, you get busy drive-through lines. That's just basic common sense. And at most establishments, food is made according to which order came first. So if you've got, 5 drive-through orders that pop up before the front counter order, the kitchen is going to make all 5 of those orders first before they even look at the front counter order. Now obviously there are exceptions, like if something is easy to make in like 2 seconds and they can crank that shit out and be done with it. But in general, the first come first serve method is how it works. So on this godforsaken day, we had a metric shitload of drive-through orders coming in because it's Friday and everyone has their paychecks and they get to spend it on fucking fast food restaurants. And so this guy up front says he's been waiting for like 25 minutes for his food. And let me just go ahead and say this. Anyone who says they've been waiting longer than fucking 15 minutes is lying straight to your face. It is extremely rare for an order to take even 10 minutes, much less 25. I mean, we have timers for every single order. We can see that you are just straight up lying out of your ass because the timer caps out at 999 seconds, alright? And the only reason I know that is because one time we forgot to serve off a drink for an order, so it just kept going until it hit 999. And I have never seen it reach anywhere close to 999 on a real order. Also, just for reference, if you're too lazy to do the math, 999 seconds is a little over 16 minutes. So, to the guy who got pissed off on July 19th, 2024 at a fast food restaurant, if you happen to be watching this video, you're a lying prick, and I hope you feel bad about yourself. Anyways, tons of cars in the drive-thru, and there was maybe 3 or 4 orders on the front counter, and some of them were DoorDashes and Uber Eats and shit like that. So it was pretty much guaranteed there was going to be some drive-thru orders that were placed before his. But I guess he just could not fucking sit still without shoveling french fries into his gullet for a single second, because he would just non-stop talk about how the drive-thru was getting priority. Him and his 3rd grade level of common sense couldn't comprehend that, yes, more orders are going to go out of the drive-thru if there are more people in the drive-thru. But nope, that'd make too much sense for him to reason out, so he just defaults to what all impatient customers do. Complain. You know, this guy may be older than me on paper, but he certainly does not act like it. Fucking getting mad over having to wait a few minutes longer. I cannot imagine acting like that in real life, and yet here I am. It is unbelievable. I tell you, it should be a law somewhere that requires everyone at some point to work in a fast food restaurant. You know how South Korea requires everyone to go into the military? We need that, but for fast food, so people understand the shit people go through. I swear to God, working this type of job has given me a whole new appreciation for the shit employees put up with, because I've experienced it. I understand now. And funnily enough, there was another guy who got mad the same day for waiting a little too long for his food. And I saw him on the way out of the door. He was fucking throwing the doors open, really showing them who's boss, really expressing his rage and making sure the door hit the wall on his way out. What a real tough guy out here getting mad over some fast food. What a miserable existence that is. You want to save time, make food at home. Or just don't go get fast food at peak hours, you know? But then again, that'd require the common sense beyond a 5-year-old, so that might as well be a pipe dream for these two guys. But yeah, that's about it for today. If you watch this and suffer from chronic annoying customer syndrome, just chill out. It's that easy. You know, have some patience and understanding of the fact that fast food restaurants get busy sometimes. It's a crazy idea, I know. You're gonna need all 17 brain cells to process that idea. But yeah, I'm done here, so take it easy, everyone.